How to recognize a handball in soccer. Have you ever played or watched a soccer game where there are handballs that weren't seen? That's because it probably isn't actually a handball. Read this article to learn how to recognize what is and what isn't a handball. Steps. 1. Understand the rules of the game. To be called a handball must be deliberate handling. There are two parts to this. 1. The ball makes contact with a player's hand or arm up to the seam of the shirt on the shoulder. 2. This occurred because of a deliberate action by that player. This doesn't mean that they have to do it on purpose, only that their boldest deliberate motion made this kind of contact with the ball occur. 2. Recognize when a handball is deliberate. If the player moved her hands toward the ball, instead of the ball moving towards the handball is deliberate. It can be hard to distinguish between the two, so look for another sign, such as the player looking at the ball or moving their arms to make themselves bigger before the handball occurs. Generally, a player getting hit by the ball that was played their direction from a few feet away has not committed an offense. This is a subjective call that everyone may have a different opinion on. 3. Watch out for foul play. Handling can be worthy of a caution, yellow card, if it was obviously intentional or spoiled a promising long-distance play. It can even result in a send-off, red card, if it denies an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Players may pretend that the handball was not deliberate, but if you're sure it was deliberate, politely tell the referee. However, your comment may be disregarded, especially if you're on the opposite team. 4. Understand that the referee may not have seen the handball. If you see a handball and the referee doesn't call it, he may simply have not seen it. Politely tell the referee or your coach that you thought you saw a handball, or just let it go.